Alright guys, two ways here to help your hip external rotation and try to open up that position. In particular, when we're talking about yoga for pigeon poses or flying pigeon or things that require a lot of hip external rotation. So certainly you can use a foam roller, and what we want to do is roll to the hip that we're focusing on and give ourselves a few broad passes just to allow our tissues to settle into that deep pressure. And then if we're able to, we want to cross that same side and do the same thing. With the foam roller, it's obviously more broad, so you can stick to a minute or two of just rolling, but certainly if you find a really tight or tender spot, I like to tell folks to just sit into it, breathe with it until it sucks a little bit less, until it's a little bit more comfortable. You should definitely not be holding your breath with all this stuff, okay? If we're going to use a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball, we're going to do something similar. We're going to find that outer hip bone and move straight towards the center of the cheek, making sure we're on soft tissue, not on bone. And we can keep our other leg bent, is certainly fine. From there, all we want to do is focus on dropping that knee out and then bringing it back in across midline, and working here for about a minute. If you can tolerate the pressure, you can always cross that leg here too. But this gives you a much pinpoint target to the certain muscles that might feel the tightest for you. And so you can just stick with the knee in, knee out version. Both are gonna desensitize the tissue, help open up your hip and give you a little bit of mobility, and would be great to do before you hop into some yoga postures.